Hello, everybody. How you doing today? Um, hey, well, as I say, hey, welcome in. As you come in, if you join the live, leave a comment saying where you're from. Are you having a good day? How's the weather? Are you having a good week, good month, good year? Hopefully, having a great day. And then part of the usual introduction I usually say. So, wait, let's talk about something real quick. A lot of people are using AI wrong, and what I mean by that is if you put in a prompt and you don't get the result or answer you would like, just know that there's a way that you could have gotten the type of result or answer that you would have liked. You would just have to gain the knowledge of how to prompt better than what you did, or you can somebody or something can give you that prompt, right? Um, so you can actually prompt better to get results instead of not getting results for your time put in trying to use AI at all. Um, or for example, they're typing basic prompts and getting basic answers and saying AI doesn't work for them. And the thing is, that's like buying a gym membership and only using the parking lot. Now, what I do and what I teach at Promptify is prompt engineering. That can sound complicated, but literally just means knowing how to talk to AI so that it gives you something that you can actually use. Um, Today, I'm going to show you through a certain topic. Uh, and by the end of this, you should be able to you should be able to do it yourself in, or you'll be able to do it yourself in about 5 minutes or however long it takes you to type up or think up or think of the details you want to add to a prompt, and however long it takes you to think it up and type it up or decide that you even need help with something and then type it up. Well, that's how long it will take you. Right now, everything I show you is inside Promptify. The link is in the bio, and it's also free to start. Just to let you know. Um, so I'm just gonna go to the outline of what I have for today. All right, here we go. So today we're gonna talk about how, excuse me, use AI to turn one customer into a week of qualified content. Right. So you could call that a lot of repurposing, a lot of rephrasing how you say things, and using an example on repeat to get the same or similar messages across, right? But you can make content off of. You don't need much to make content off of, right? That's the main idea. But let's talk about it. So your next 7 posts might already be sitting inside one question your audience keeps asking a lot, which is very helpful if that was the case because um, if you can find things that are repeating, that's probably what you should be targeting, right? And maybe you get more conversions out of that, or you probably will get more conversions out of doing that, right? Especially if they're there for a specific reason, and that's something that is within your ballpark. Um, so the excuse me, so the best content ideas are usually not hiding in some trend report. They could be, you could find it amongst the competitors, but it could also be sitting right in front of you, right? If you're seeing something repeat a lot, literally with people engaging with your own content. So they are sitting in your DMs, comments, calls, notes, and conversations. You could even just do a tally on every type of response or message you get and what repeats the most, right? If you had time. But it's good to track everything if you're actually trying to make money online or do a business. It's good to actually just track everything, like so that you don't have to think about it. Like you have the data laying in front of you that help you make these decisions if you're doing that right. Um, There's the thing. If somebody asks you a question, so if somebody asks you a question once, that's useful. If you hear the same question a few times, that's content. Here's the system I use. I take a real question, I remove any private details, and ask AI to help me break it into different teaching angles. One answer can become a quick mistake people make, a step by step post, a myth, a story, checklist, or a demo. The key is that the key is that I keep the original problem at the center. I do not let the tool, turn into random noise. Excuse me. Every piece should help the same kind of person move one step closer to a useful outcome, or aka they're getting the value, right? Um, that's that's why this kind of content brings better traffic. It is based on a question someone has already cared enough to ask, and you can pull in a lot of other people who are probably asking that as well. Especially if it's already so common, it's probably more common than you're aware of, and there's more people looking for that answer, right? Highly likely. Um, so here's the thing. That's why I started. Okay. So, okay. So start collecting those questions. They are more valuable than trying to guess what the internet wants from you today. You could guess because you're experienced in the field that you're in, but you can. But if you're not experienced enough to like actually just understand and know without having to see that stuff, then that's where you have to go collect data to help you make decisions. You don't have to, but if you do, you're gonna get your results faster, or you're gonna make progress faster, or you're gonna move the needle faster if you actually use like actual relevant and real data. And regardless of what level people are on, they'll still go back to trying to find relevant data, even if they are on a pioneering level where they can just figure out what to do next. They still go and study the market that they're in, so that they're just aware at all of what's going on. Even if just that, even if they don't even take it into consideration, it's good to know what's going on. Because then, if you know what's going on and you make a decision, you take full responsibility for your decision instead of just doing something blindly and hoping it works, right? Or feeling it some type of way because it doesn't work. No, you were aware of what was going on before you did that. So here's the thing. I'm going to put a prompt on the screen, and then I'm going to just show you the result of that prompt. I'm going to put it into ChatGPT that I got from Promptify. I'm going to show you the result, and then it's going to be regarding this topic. So I'm just going to flip the screen. All right. Oops. All right. Just fixing some stuff with the prompt real quick. You can hear me typing there. So I put in information. All right. One sec. So here's the thing. When I show you this, it's gonna say. One sec. So it's gonna say placeholder. I've already put in information regarding like a topic and like what I'm doing, right? So I'm putting that in so that then it gives you the full response based off of what I basically already told ChatGPT, right? So you'll see what I put in the answer. So here's the thing, right? Here's a prompt. I have it like this because so the reason I was typing is because I want to show you the prompt without me having filled in the blanks, right? Leave out that little symbol right there. That was an accident when I copied and pasted it from Promptify. I downloaded it into a Word document file and it had that in it. So leave that out. That's unnecessary. Chat GPT didn't even pick it up, to be honest. And you see it says question here. So these symbols around there's quotation, there's parentheses, and then there's question. That's where you input that, right? I put in my information beforehand as well, so it can have context of what's going on. Let's just call that placeholder information. And then my question went there. This is in the prior prompt. But you would just insert your own stuff, right? Then it handles the rest of what's going on or being spoken about, right? Excuse me, the video just dropped for a moment. I clicked on something on accident. So now I'm just going to show you the results from that prompt. And so yeah, if you like access to high quality prompts like this and more, you can find them inside Promptify, and it's free to start, and the link is in the bio.